This video is brought to you by Hometrust, Singapore's trusted community review site which offers advice and feedback from hundreds of reviews for homeowners. Looking for an interior designer? All you need to do is fill up the form in the homepage, choose your housing type, budget and style, then you're good to go. Hometrust will filter out the interior designers and projects based on your requirements, which makes things easier for you. If you're still having trouble, use the Get Recommendations feature. By filling up the form, Hometrust will provide you with expert recommendations through their highly selective matching process. They will analyze your requirements and recommend 3 to 5 suitable interior designers based on your preferences as well as project requirements to their database. So, visit their website now at www.hometrust.sg or via the link in the description box down below.
I see you hide yourself underneath the mountain of makeup. Plus the words that you made up won't make you any cooler than you are. But when you're with me and you're half asleep and I can count each freckle and see all your beauty that you hide. This ain't usually how you're like. Then you say
Right, so the contractor came and they changed the laminate for the second tier kitchen one. So if you remember previously, it's actually upright. Here's a photo, and now everything is horizontal. Yeah, so basically, as you can see here, right, our Compact Plus top is horizontal, the Compact Plus backsplash is horizontal, and now this laminate is horizontal. Yay! It looks great. It looks like how we want it to look like, basically. So everything flows horizontally, which is nice. Yep. And this is one of the works that they done today. Another one is to change the washing machine laminate. So initially it has a chip here, and they changed it, so it looks great. The carpenter painter is here to do those minor touch up on the carpentry itself. So like, certain ABS trimmings, just need to paint black and things like that. Yep. So finally, looks great. I'll now show you guys the bedroom. Let's go. Alright, so we are in the bedroom now. So one of the changes that was made is basically this thing here. So this is the Legrand, the Ethernet switch. So initially it's a white color one, but we purchased this to match the whole grey set lah. Yeah, so this is the first thing that the contractor did in the bedroom. Another Ethernet port here. Yep, as you can see here. So this is the second Ethernet port that was changed. So there will be one more round of painting. Yeah, so we don't really have to worry about the white color side. The carpenter painter came in to paint the ABS trimming. So if you remembered the trimming thing that I was telling you guys, so basically if you remembered, you can actually see the line now. It's still there, but it's just not that visible lah. Yeah, so that's the whole point of this ABS trimming carpentry thingy. Yeah. And next we'll have the mirror, which is finally installed. So yep, let me on the light. Yay! Alright, don't really want to show my face. As you can see, the mirror is there. Yeah, so it's finally here inside the wardrobe. Yay! It's a bit dirty, so probably have to clean it, but yeah. So this is how the mirror looks like. Super duper dusty, but yeah, I'll do it later. So he asked me to just leave it as it is for like maybe a day or so, after which we can take it out and take out the masking tape lah. Yeah, and then after which we can wipe down and make sure it's clean. Yay! Alright, so that's it for the bedroom. So moving on to the front door, we have another thing that was installed there. Alright, so now we're at the foyer area. So if you remembered, the side was brown for our door, so now it's painted black. Yep. So initially the contractor was asking me like, should we paint like this similar color? Then I was like, I think we should just paint black, and it turned out super great, super nice. Yeah, so same for the other side as well. You can see it's black. Yep. And got him to paint the hinges black as well, so it matches everything. Looks great. I think the painter will be coming down to paint this piece also. So we did mention to our contractor ID that we want this black as well. So we'll see about that lah. This I'm not too sure. Alright, so the surprise is at the back of this door right here. Let me close it out. And ta-da! It's our full-length mirror. Wow, super duper long. Oh, Okja, you looking at yourself? Right, so basically it's a full-length mirror that we got that I mentioned in one of our videos. So yep, finally it's here. So basically this mirror is for us to, you know, check ourselves out first, right? Right, buddy? Basically it's to check ourselves out first, ensure that we're good to go, then we'll just leave the house. Yeah. So the only problem that we currently have is the inside of the mirror, the door here. So basically initially it was a DB box, right? So it was white. Yeah, so now there's this like white border that goes around the mirror, which is not really nice. So we'll probably, when the painter comes down, we'll get him to paint the interior of it the grey, the same color as this grey outside here, which is the galaxy grey, to match the basically the overall look lah. Yeah, and really love the mirror. We opt for a whole piece, so there isn't any like two door, but it's just one whole big door. Let me show it to you guys. So excuse me, Oja. Alright, so as you can see, it's one whole big piece. And this is just the DB box mess. Yeah, so the Wi-Fi portion, some random stuff on top, the pet stuff which we need organizing. Yeah, probably we'll install some motion sensor lights here to brighten up this space, but other than that, looks great. Yeah. Alright, maybe we'll paint this white also. Yeah, they wanted to match the white with the white inside the DB box, but the white looks weird now, so we shall think about it. And also soft closing, and we are super satisfied with this big mirror. Yay! So yeah, looks great. Really nice. Finally, our home completion is finally coming to an end. Oh wow, looks like we have two big doors, but yeah, it kind of gives us space, like a very, I don't know, it seems bigger this way also. Yeah, and we can definitely see ourselves from bottom to top. And yeah, it's a hassle to clean. I would rather have this than, you know, so you know, I've seen DB boxes with mirrors but 4 panels, and we don't really like the connecting joints lah. It's quite obvious, and I'd rather have one big piece like that, which really suits, actually not suits, but it makes more sense. Yeah, I'm glad that they are able to do that. Alright, so there's actually one last thing that the contractor did, so I'll show it to you guys now. Alright, so the last thing that he completed is actually the electrical point, the master bathroom. Yeah, so this has been there there's a hole there actually. It's been there for quite a while now, and they finally managed to fix this up. So this will be for one of our Nest Mini that I'll be placing inside here. Yep, so maybe later in the day I'll fix this up. And yay, we finally have a smart system inside this bathroom now, so we can listen to music or whatnot lah. Yeah, that's the idea. And I'm not sure if I mentioned to you guys, we will probably be painting this aircon trunking black to suit the whole theme as well lah. Yeah, so this one is one of the final things as well. Other than that, the toilet is done. Yeah, everything looks great. Alright, Alright, so this is probably the end for this episode. So as mentioned, we are just waiting for a few more final touches. So the painting, they owe us one of the cabinet stuff. So yeah, and after which we are officially done, and most probably we will be able to start filming our final home tour. So do stay tuned for that. Obviously the house is super messy now, so I won't show you guys much, but I guess you guys have like a full glimpse of how the house looks like already. But so I mean, hopefully the final home tour will be, you know, both in-depth and informative for you guys. So yeah, thank you, and see you guys in the next video. Bye.